Radio Network. The Falcons beat the Bucks 36-30 in an overtime shootout to kick off Week 5. Down 3 with no timeouts and just over a minute left in the fourth. Kirk Cousins drove the Falcons down before Younghoe Koo hit a 52-yard field goal to send the game to overtime. In OT, Cousins found Daryl Hodge for a 45-yard game-winning touchdown. Cousins finished with 509 passing yards and 4 scores. For Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield threw 3 touchdowns. Mike Evans caught 2 of those, now up to 99 career receiving touchdowns, 100 total TDs, the most of any active player. Atlanta now 3-2, Tampa Bay falling to 3-2. In other news, the Chiefs placed wide receiver Rashee Rice on injured reserve with a knee injury. Rice out at least 4 weeks. Head coach Andy Reid said Thursday the team is still waiting for swelling to go down in Rice's knee before making a full evaluation. This has been NFL Network Now, Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
All right, gentlemen, this is Emmett Smith on behalf of Depend, and I've got the perfect play. Run straight to your doctor's office for a life-changing catch, because when prostate cancer is caught early, it's up to 99% treatable, and 1 blood test might be all it takes. And now through November, Depend is donating to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for select purchases. Talk about a great play.
From September 1st to November 30th, Depend is donating 40 cents to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for Depend Shield Guards Real Fit products purchased in the U.S. up to a maximum of $300,000 void in Mississippi.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Friday, whoopee. Would you like to supersize that? Yeah, okay. We've got to look at world and California news, local news, sports, financial news, all sorts of stuff coming your way. And did you know, Jared, are you aware we are on YouTube?
We are.
Yes.
All right.
Okie dokie. Our morning news is available on YouTube. And that means, hey, when you travel or your friends and family that have moved out of the valley and want to keep up to date what's happening, all they got to do is tune into YouTube. You can subscribe to our KXO YouTube channel. It is free. Freeee, free. Okay?
And you can see your iconic mustache, made for radio.
Oh, yes, and perfect for radio. Well, in England and Wales, chicken owners had until Tuesday to register the chickens with the government. Okay, I guess that finally answers the age-old question, why did the chicken cross the road? Obviously, to get to the Ministry of Chickens. Do we have a Ministry of Chickens in California? If not, I'm surprised. Sacramento does all sorts of really weird things like that, including, starting in 2027, you'll no longer be able to buy foods and drinks containing artificial food dyes, like blue dye number 1, blue dye number 2, green dye number 3, red dye number 40, yellow number 5, and yellow number 6. Okay, that'll make this a whole better world.
What about my Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
You know, what can I say? It's talk to Sacramento. They will social engineer something.
All right.
Yes, the infrastructure, yeah, we don't have to bother with that. Okay. And what else is going on? Lots of things going on. And we'll tell you about some of them coming up in our news. And just keep you up to date, keep you informed. I was going through the Halloween carnivals anymore. There's trunk or treat events. There's Halloween carnivals. There's fall festivals. There's all sorts of things, but they start real early. They're not pinned so much to Halloween anymore. I just... The times, they are a-changing. Okay. We have birthdays today. October 4th birthdays. Country singer Leroy Van Dyke, just walk on by. He's 95. Actor Felicia Farr, 92. Actor Laurie Saunders, she was in Petticoat Junction, 83. Actor Clifton Davis, 79. Actor Susan Sarandon, 78. Actor Armand Asante, 75. Actor Christopher Waltz is 68. Actor Bill Fagerbeck is 67. Actor Kira Shawn is 67. Actor Wendy McKenna, 66. Actor David W. Harper, he was on The Waltons, he's 63. John Cicada, 63. Also, actor Liev Schreiber is 57. Actor Abraham Ben-Ruby is 55. Actor Alicia Silverstone, 48. Actor Philip Glasser is 46. Actor Rachel Lee Cook, 45. Actor Jimmy Workman, 44. And actor Dakota Johnson, 35. We've got local birthdays coming up.
Friday nights are for football, and we have it on KXO AM 1230. Catch the action with Carroll Buckley and John Driffle as we bring you the best matchup of the week with either the Central Spartans or the Southwest Eagles. High school football is brought to you by
Ozoaza Mobile Auto Service, Southwest Postal Service, Imperial Scoop Factory at Imperial and Acatillo in El Centro, Jersey Mike's, the UPS Store, K's Carne in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne in Yuma.
It's homecoming at Southwest. John Driffle and I will be there. The Palo Verde Southwest football game on AM 1230 tonight. We have happy birthday wishes for Wesley Porter, Allison Ray, Lorena Bejarano, Nancy Wise, Jesus Martinez, Maria Nero, Kathy Moreno, Quentin Godoy, Anissa Soto, Francisco Ortiz, Nicole Kirby, Pablo Cota, Vanessa Torres, Francisco Rubicalva, Edgar Perez, Maribel Licea, Christopher Gutierrez, Martha Diaz, Suzanne Sadu, Alyssa Benavides, Elias Uribe, Frank Curiel, Owen Guzman, Rocio Aguayo, Susie Martinez, Abel Rodriguez, and Brianna Estrada. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie. And let's see. Plans for the weekend, Jared?
Yeah, they got lots of stuff happening on Saturday. That's what I know. There's an open house for the fire department. I think they're doing something at the Desert Museum, the Ivy Desert Museum, out by Alcatillo. And
I know you can't wait to meet Sparky the Fire Dog.
Oh, and Sparky the Fire Dog and Dottie the Turtle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. They will not be together.
Or sorry, tortoise. Tortoise, not a turtle. Tortoise.
Okay. I said Noran Desert Tortoise.
Yes.
Okay. We've got news, real news. And if you're ready, we're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines. Brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Hiring in September blew past economists' expectations. CBS's Jill Schlesinger says that could slow down interest rate
cuts. With the U.S. economy strong enough to produce more than 200,000 jobs in a month, the Fed can really take its time, maybe dropping rates by 0.25 percentage point at the next meeting.
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg cheering on East and Gulf Coast dock workers after they ended their 3-day strike. Buttigieg tells CBS News Radio.
So showing that companies can stay profitable and workers can get raises.
Those raises at 62%. The last offer was 50%. The woman who accused Donald Trump's former aide Corey Lewandowski of assaulting and stalking her in 2021 is speaking out after he was rehired for the new Trump campaign. Trishelle Odoms tells CBS Mornings.
I was his prey. He didn't care what he did to someone, especially to a woman. He's just evil.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. The LA County DA says he'll review new evidence in the case of notorious convicted killers Eric and Lyle Menendez. Their attorney calling it welcome news.
I think it's time. The family thinks it's time.
Attorney Mark Garagos commenting on the announcement by George Gascon that his office would review new evidence presented to them. The brothers insisting they killed their parents in 1996 in self-defense after years of abuse. A 60-year-old custodian at a gym in Daly City shot to death near his home, allegedly by a 21-year-old man the victim had accused of violating gym etiquette.
Walking around barefoot, not taking care of cleaning things, putting things in the toilet that didn't belong there, and the victim called him out on it.
District Attorney Steve Wagstaff, Rolando Younga shot 8 times. Marisha Freedy charged with murder. His mother with being an accessory. She was driving. Healthcare workers across the state days away from a pay boost. They've been waiting since June for the minimum wage increase after it was delayed over budget concerns. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Hey, what are you doing up on the step stool?
About to clean these light fixtures. The whole family's coming over. And if there's even a speck of dust in the house, my abuela will find it.
Here, I got a Swiffer duster to help with that.
A Swiffer what?
A Swiffer duster. It has this cool extendable handle that reaches 6 feet to get high and low, with fluffy dusters that easily trap and lock dust.
So no more step stool?
No more step stool.
Easily trap and lock dust from hard-to-reach places with the Swiffer duster. Love it or your money back.
The holidays are coming, and Lowe's is here to help you get ready. Right now, get up to 40% off select home decor to put the finishing touches on every room. The savings don't stop there. Get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $75 on select cooking appliances, $899 or more. Because Lowe's knows holiday hosting. Valid through 10/16. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for details.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
KXO News. ICSO recovers tractor. It didn't take long for a stolen tractor to be recovered. Here's George Gale.
On Tuesday, North County deputies responded to the report of a possible burglary at a residence on Highway 111 near Nyland. Representative of the Imperial County Public Administrator's Office told the deputies that the residence appeared to have been burglarized. Deputies followed the tire impressions to a neighboring property at Luna and Nieto Roads. There they found the stolen tractor crudely covered up by a tarp. It appeared that the tractor was being painted a different color. 3 individuals were detained and taken into for questioning. It was determined that one of the detained individuals had stolen the tractor. That individual was arrested and booked into Imperial County Jail. Second suspect involved in the incident remains at large. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
General Services Administration awards funds to the Border Patrol. The $4.7 million is to be used for low-embodied carbon paving projects. The projects are in Riverside and Imperial counties. Just over $3.1 million will be used to provide design and construction services for the paving project at the Andrade Port of Entry. The project includes 26,000 square feet of new low-embodied carbon asphalt. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
October is a special remembrance month. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Here's George Gale.
It was proclaimed by the County Board of Supervisors and the City of Imperial this week. Hauteville, Brawley, and Kxo are expected to adopt similar proclamations later this month. The month will be used to raise awareness and provide resources for the prevention of domestic violence. Woman Haven, who deals directly with victims of domestic violence, has several events planned. Today is a Remember My Name memorial at Johnny's Burrito locations, where a percentage of proceeds are donated to Woman Haven. October 11th is the 4th annual Walk Against Domestic Violence at the Imperial Regional Detention Facility. On October 23rd is the IBC Walk a Mile. On October 24th, residents are asked to wear purple to support domestic violence awareness. And on October 25th is the 7th annual Garden of Hope Mariposa Gala at the old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And there's going to be lots of events at Pioneers Museum in October. Saturday is Discovery Day from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The following day will be the members' annual luncheon meeting. Members will be there with the annual State of the Museum event, and they will vote on the slate of officers for the coming year. On October 11th, it will be IVC Chicano Studies Film Night. It is free and includes cultural heritage discussion and the screening of the film Coco. October 18th will be the free lecture night. October 25th, starting at 6 p.m., it will be the Fall Cavalcade, celebrating Imperial Valley's Wild West spirit, including the anniversary of the Ride of the Century, Cattle Call historical photo exhibit, free activities, museum fundraising, and more. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Our Goodwill store at 351 Wake Avenue is stocked with name brand clothing, electronics, household goods, furniture, home decor, and more. And every purchase and donation supports Goodwill's mission to provide training and employment opportunities to individuals facing barriers to work. Inside the Goodwill store is Goodwill's newest community employment center. Career advisors are ready to assist job seekers with free workshops and all at no cost. Visit us at 351 Wake Avenue. Goodwill, making good happen.
Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every single day.
Residents encouraged to file. California Attorney General announces a settlement. Here's George Gale with details.
Attorney General Bonta says the settlement is with gasoline trading firms. They agreed to the settlement after the state accused them of tampering and price gouging in the sale of gasoline. Anyone in California who purchased gas between February 10, 2015 and November 10, 2015 should submit a claim. To submit a claim, go to localgaslitigation.com. The settlement is for $50 million. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And the El Centro Fire Department will host an open house on Saturday. It's a family-friendly event that will feature live demonstrations, static displays, and a safety city for kids. Sparky the Fire Dog will even make a special visit. It's a great opportunity to meet El Centro firefighters and learn more about fire safety. The event will run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Fire Station Number 3 on Waterman Avenue in El Centro. And Brawley Police Department announces grand opening of the Police Community Liaison Unit. Here's George Gale.
The Brawley Police Department held the grand opening ceremony for its newly established Police Community Liaison Unit, designed to enhance partnership with the community and address critical safety and quality of life concerns. The official ribbon-cutting ceremony was held yesterday morning at 11 a.m., and the new unit, the headquarters located at 225 A Street in Brawley. Following the ceremonies, the public was able to participate in 2 open house sessions. During both sessions, community members had the opportunity to meet the dedicated professionals within the unit and learn more about the services they provide. The unit consists of a community liaison officer, code enforcement officer, animal control officer, graffiti awareness technician, and that's a graffiti abatement technician, and the crime prevention officer. Also participating is support by the California National Guard Demand Reduction Unit, soldiers who assist in drug prevention efforts, and is overseen by the community liaison supervisor, ensuring seamless coordination and effectiveness. For more information on these and other local news stories, go to the KXO website, kxoradio.com. I'm George Gale reporting for KXO Local News.
Imperial Valley Desert Museum is hosting Dottie Day. Dottie Day is Saturday, October 5th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's a free community event. Dottie is a desert tortoise, a Sonoran desert tortoise, and she will be there at the Desert Museum. So check her out at the Desert Museum in Ocotillo. It's in celebration of Desert Tortoise Week, and we invite you to come and meet Dottie, a rescued Sonoran desert tortoise. You can learn more about state reptiles, their habitat, and conservation efforts. KXO News Time, 7:49.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials and include a soft drink from just $8 and up. For October, enjoy a refreshing bottle of Sam Adams Oktoberfest for only $5.50 or a Jaeger Mojito. And don't miss our Oktoberfest burger, Burgers and Beer, with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says record-breaking heat will continue through at least Monday with very little day-to-day changes in the weather pattern. An excessive heat warning remains in effect through Monday as afternoon high temperatures reach upwards of 110 to 115 degrees. A slight downtrend in temperatures is expected by the middle to end of next week as a weak weather disturbance moves in from the west. 112, the high yesterday, 73, the overnight low. Sunny and hot today with a high near 110. Light wind becoming east-southeast about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 78. Light wind becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour after midnight. Sunny and hot on Saturday with a high near 110. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunday will be sunny and hot with a high near 111. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. 78 degrees, 61% relative humidity. Wind out of the northeast 3 to 5. Air quality good in Brawley and El Centro, moderate everywhere else. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Kennedy's Carne, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials. Homestyle pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound. And marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound. And pollo asada, buy one, get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. New York Mets star Pete Alonso's 3-run ninth-inning blast off Milwaukee Brewers closer Devin Williams last night ended a slump for the free agent-to-be and sent the Mets to the National League Division Series, where they will meet the Phillies. Yeah, 4-2 is where it ended, the Mets on top of the Brewers. What's happening in Major League Baseball mañana? Tigers and the Guardians will tee it up. The Mets will be in Philly. The Royals and the Yankees and the Padres go to Los Angeles to take on the Dodgers.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, future Hall of Fame manager Terry Francona will come out of retirement to manage the Cincinnati Reds. He agreed to a deal with the team 1 year to the day after he retired following his 23rd season as a Major League Baseball manager. Francona will take over a young and talented Reds team. And football, Kirk Cousins. Well, what can I say? Cousins came back, and led his team to a big win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Falcons, with a Thursday night win. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark was a near unanimous pick for WNBA Rookie of the Year. Clark, the number 1 draft pick in April, got 66 of 67 votes from a national media panel. The other vote went to Chicago Sky's Angel Reese. High school football tonight. John Driffel and I will be at Southwest for homecoming, the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets and the Southwest Eagles. We will be on AM 1230 KXO starting at 6:45. And also on the web, KXORadio.com. Mickey Dale, George Grijalva in Imperial. The Central Spartans, Imperial Tigers in an IVL matchup. That game on KXORadio.com. Hopeville will be at Coronado. Mission Bay at Brawley. Settys will take on Vincent Memorial tomorrow. And that's it for this look at sports. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. U.S. job growth surged in September, blowing past expectations and providing solid reassurance for the ongoing stability of the labor market. Employers added an estimated 254,000 jobs in September. That, according to data released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, that's a much higher tally than August monthly total, and it smashed economist expectations for a 140,000 job gain. Hiring was more muted across goods-producing industries. The big numbers came from healthcare, leisure and hospitality industries, service industries as well. And striking members of the International Longshoremen's Association will be back to work today. The union reached a tentative deal with the management group representing shipping lines, terminal operators, and port authorities. The agreement amounts to a $4 per hour raise for each year of the 6-year contract. That amounts to a first-year raise of just over 10% of the current contract's top pay of $39 an hour. With the 5 subsequent pay hikes, it would raise wages by 62%. over the life of the contract. Taking a look at what's going on Wall Street, well, we see green today. Yes, and by the way, since they reached an agreement, you do not have to stock up on toilet paper. Anyway, the Dow right now up 51 points at 42,062. The S&P 500 up 17 at 5716. The NASDAQ is up 104 points at 18,022. Meanwhile, gold has dropped $4 an ounce. Oil is up 68 cents a barrel, and that will continue to climb.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today, and it will be hot with a high near 110. Light wind becoming east-southeast about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 78. Light wind becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour after midnight. Sunny and hot on Saturday with a high near 110. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 111. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north in the afternoon. 79 degrees, 60% relative humidity. Wind out of the northeast 3 to 5. Air quality good. Brawley and El Centro, moderate everywhere else. Financial news brought to you by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service with 24-hour-a-day service, 365 days a year. You'll find them at 4th and Heil, El Centro.
The Imperial Tigers are looking for an Imperial Valley title this year. Will be on the sidelines with all the action. Follow the Imperial Tigers live on the web, KXORadio.com. All the games, home and away, streaming live on KXORadio.com.
Imperial High School football is brought to you by Intercare, the Imperial Tiger Football Association, K's Sushi Bar and Grill, and Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. The government says employers tacked on 254,000 jobs last month, and the unemployment rate fell to 4.1%. Bank of America economist Stephen Janot.
I think it was a very strong report. I mean, when you just look at it at face value, I mean, we added well above expectations at 254,000 jobs consensus, and we were looking for around 150,000 jobs. And not only that, you got positive revisions to the last 2 months. So you really got a very strong report in terms of hiring.
Striking dock workers are back on the job after a deal to suspend their Eastern and Gulf Coast strike till January 15th with a new round of contract talks. It's reported ports boosted their wage offer to 62% over 6 years. Scott Cowan is a union local president in Baltimore.
I'm happy for them so they can get back to work and take care of their families. I mean, they've been out here for 3 days around the clock, so this is a good thing for everybody. It's a good thing for the state, the port, and all the members here and all their families.
The death toll from Hurricane Helene now stands at least 217. It's a number climbing all week as rescue crews continue their work in several states.
I'm Jim Crisula in North Carolina. Hundreds remain missing in the mountains of western North Carolina and East Tennessee. A week after Hurricane Helene dumped 2 feet of rain, causing historic flooding. 200 are unaccounted for in Buncombe County alone, which includes the city of Asheville. Some 800,000 homes and businesses remain without power from Florida to Virginia.
Now to the Middle East, CBS's Elizabeth Palmer reports Israel went after another key Hezbollah target in Lebanon.
Israeli media say it was a Hezbollah intelligence headquarters, and the human target was the man who was about to assume the leadership of Hezbollah to replace Hassan Nasrallah, who was so dramatically killed in another airstrike last week.
Witnesses say a separate Israeli airstrike cut off a main highway linking Lebanon with Syria, leaving 2 huge craters on either side of the road. We're hearing from the ex-wife of a top GOP donor who accused a Trump insider of assaulting and stalking her in 2021. Corey Lewandowski lost his position at that time, but was hired a few months ago by the Trump campaign. Accuser Trishelle Odom tells CBS News that left her stunned.
Very upset. And if I can give just a little bit to one person, me speaking up is worth it.
Lewandowski was charged with a misdemeanor and, in a deal with prosecutors, paid a $1,000 fine, apologized, and was ordered to do community service. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 95 points. S&P is up 24. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice 5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With autopay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
More dairy workers have been infected with bird flu.
The latest cases were found in 2 dairy workers in California who had contact with infected cattle. Both developed conjunctivitis and had mild symptoms. They worked at different farms, and health officials say there is no known link between the 2 cases.
We have not seen human-to-human spread yet.
But Dr. Celine Gounder said there are still a whole lot of unanswered questions.
How is the virus mutating? Is it adapting to humans and other mammals? And is it adapting in the direction where it could spread from human to human? That's when you end up with an epidemic or pandemic.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
More than a dozen tigers have died after contracting bird flu at a zoo in southern Vietnam. A caretaker said the animals were fed raw chicken bought from a nearby farm. More than 20 other tigers have been isolated for monitoring. Staffers have tested negative. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.